Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Carly. I'm bringing you another Neverwinter video, and today we're going to talk about the Hellbringer Fury mod 10.5 rotations, your power rotations and your spell rotations on what you should be doing and what you should be casting. Today we're going to focus on single target as well as multiple target, boss encounters and trash mobs basically, and why you should be using certain things. So starting right off the bat, we're going to be using our Hellish Rebuke, which basically is a DOT. It does a lot of damage. If you're just clearing trash mobs, you know, just spam it away. As far as boss encounters, you want to make sure that you're casting this at least 3 times. You need to get 3 rotations of your at will to get your bonus damage with your feats. And that is to proc Flames of Empowerment. So when you attack a target with your at-will powers, they are affected by Flames of the Empowerment for 6 seconds. It increases the damage you deal to that target by 2% and stacks 3 times. And then as you rank it up, so this is 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15%. But remember, we're also using the artifact power, which adds another percent as well. So that 3% is actually 3... I can't math. Anyway, it's a lot of DPS, guys. You understand. Anyway, so yeah, and then Hand of Blight is your backup. I very rarely use Hand of Blight, to be perfectly honest. It's just there to be slotted. But your main power, of course, is going to be Pillar of Power. You want to make sure that you're popping this all the time, preferably underneath a mob. And then we're also going to be using Fury Bolt and also Arms of Hadar. Now, it depends on what dungeon you guys are running. You're going to have to play around and experience for yourself. But typically, when I run Arms of Hadar, it's going to be like Castle Never or Fangbreaker. But when I switch to like Epic Temple of the Spiders or something, I will use Fury Bolt. Sometimes I just get lazy and I use Fury Bolt for everything. But you can use Arms of Hadar. Let's quickly go through a rotation. So you want to make sure you are cursing your targets. You know, get your Pillar of Power in there. Hellish Rebuke times 3. Fury Bolt, Killing Flames. Make sure you are utilizing Tyrannical. Pop your Sigil as well. Another Fury Bolt, Killing Flames. Broods of Hadar. Fury Bolt, Killing Flames, all while casting out wills, guys. Keep refreshing, and I have another daily up already. So that's basic trash mobs. Sometimes I won't use Brood. Sometimes I will only cast pure TT. It just depends. So let's go on for a boss battle. Let's just get a couple more hits on here for fun. We still got like 15 seconds on our wheel here, guys, or our sigil. So for a normal boss encounter, I'm always going to start with a TT, immediately cast my sigil, usually cast my mount combat power, then cast Pillar of Power, then usually get 3 Hellish Rebukes in, followed by Killing Flames and Fury Bolt, and then usually refresh and repeat. Sometimes I will cast Brood of Hadar. It just depends how fast you guys are clearing the boss. Like, I mean, anything before Fangbreaker is honestly irrelevant at this point, because everything dies so quickly that you normally can't even get a full rotation out half the time, depending on your group composition. Fangbreaker and Sorvenborg are the 2 exceptions where you can obviously get full rotations, as those mobs have pretty much 10 times the HP other than all previous dungeons. So basically, when we're starting a boss encounter, I will curse right off the bat. I will cast a TT, followed by my Signia. I'll get my mount combat up. I'll Pillar of Power. I will Killing Flames, Fury Bolt, more at wills, and then a Brood of Hadar. some more at wills, killing flames again, another Fury Bolt, all while casting at wills. You can see we're almost at full AP again. At wills, another TT, killing flames, Fury Bolt, Pillar of Power. I mean, you guys can just see the damage, you know, the damage is crazy amounts. Killing flames, Fury Bolt. Now, depending on your group composition, if you guys are running clerics, then sometimes I won't run my sigil. I will switch to my Will of the Elements for actual boss encounters. I'm going to teach you guys how to properly use the will too, because a lot of people actually don't know how to use the will properly. But for instance, so first we'll go through the rotation, then I'll teach you guys how to use the will properly as we close out the video. So basically we're going for a boss encounter. I'm going to start by casting my will. We will cast TT, Pillar of Power, Fury Bolt, killing flames, and then just unleash, you know, at wills, at wills, at wills, Pillar of Power, Fury Bolt's up, killing flames is up, Pillar of Power, my TT should be coming down. Yeah, so TT's down, you're going to cast another one. Don't forget to use your mount combat power, so use your mount combat power. And normally the boss is dead already. Like I said, unless you're in Fangbreaker and you're doing multiple rotations. But yeah, this is fairly easy rotations, guys. AP's back to full again. And as you can see, TT just ended as my AP was filled again. So I could have cast another TT. Now, like I said, you can switch out Arms of Hadar depending on the situation. I typically don't switch to Arms of Hadar unless it's trash mobs. I always use Fury Bolt and Killing Flames. So very quickly, let's get rid of the command. Companion's gone. Now, like I said, a lot of you are using the will incorrectly. I don't know why. Maybe no one just never taught you how to use it, and that's not a problem. So very quickly we're going to show you how to use the will, and then we'll wrap this video up for the rotations. So as you can see, I do have the will selected, and basically what you want to do is you want to jump, cast your will, and then shadow slip through the fire. It's the fastest way on how to get it. So when you're jumping, you want to make sure you're casting it at the same time. So jump, cast, shadow slip. That way there's no delay. I'll show you the difference for both. So let's do another boss rotation really quickly because we're going to have to wait for the will to refresh. But watch what I do and there won't be any delay. So jump, cast, shadow slip, TT, at wills, killing flames, Fury Bolt, you know. I'm not doing any damage because my bonding companion's not out, but, you know, it's fairly simple rotations, guys. But yeah, so 30 seconds left. So like I said, you can switch to Arms of Hadar if you so choose, but I would strictly recommend my setup, Pillar of Power, Fury Bolt, and Killing Flames for most dungeons. Like I said, you guys should be slaughtering everything by now. That it should be irrelevant to what spell you use. Now, if you are running Fangbreaker, you can run Arms of Hadar as you're running up the hill. But like I said, even I switched to Fury Bolt for the boss encounters themselves. So very quickly, my will is back up. Now, you saw how quick that was when I did the jump, cast, and shadow slip, right? So if you're just standing here and you cast your will, you can't move, okay? Now I can move. You see what kind of delay I'm talking about? That's why, you know, I say you guys are doing it incorrectly. It's just a minor little trick, but I notice a lot of people still don't know how to do it. It saves time, and time is everything in this game, especially when you're a Warlock, because you have to start your rotations very, very quickly. mainly because, you know, great weapon fighters, trickster rogues, and hunter rangers are going to be already doing damage to your boss while you're over here. You know, you got to cast your will, you have to cast your tyrannical, you got to cast your mount power if you have one. Then you got to get your pillar of power down. Then you got to get your 3 at wills, and then you can finally hit your killing flames, which is your big numbers, and your fury bolt, which is your big numbers. So you can see the amount of time that it takes to rev up for a warlock, for that matter, compared to, like I said, like all the other classes. Now, the other classes do have things that they have to do as well, but like I said, timing is everything, guys. So if you're standing here and you pop your will and you're just standing here waiting until you can move again and then you take your fire, you know, you're cutting 3 to 4 seconds down at least by doing it the correct way. So hopefully that's a little pro tip for you guys if you are using the will. That'll speed up your rotations a little more. So one more rotation and we will close out the video. So like I said, jump, cast, shadow slip, TT at wills 1, 2, 3, fury bolt, killing flames, pillar of power again, and just spam at wills until, you know, your spells are back up. So killing flames, fury bolt, TT should be coming down, but that's okay because I got a new one ready to go. TT's back up, pillar of power, killing flames, fury bolt, and that's it, guys. Just keep spamming that same combo over and over and over again until everything on your screen is dead. Fury bolt and killing flames. And TT just went down, and I would have another one ready. But like I said, usually within 1 rotation, maybe 2 rotation, depending on your group composition and where you guys are at in the game. You know, if you're a group of like 2.5s or a group of 3Ks, obviously you're not going to be slaughtering everything super fast. But at end game tier, like I said, you might get 1 full rotation off if you're lucky. But that's going to wrap it up for the rotation video for the Hellbringer Fury 10.5 build. If you guys have any questions or concerns with the powers or the rotations or just any questions at all, be sure to leave me a comment below. If you have any suggestions or you want me to test something out, let me know, guys. Alright, we'll see you in the next